I don't think I've ever not got the speed item from him. I don't recall him ever not dropping it. So, yeah, if this is the first time he never drops it for me, then yes, I will. That speed item is very useful. But I know I can buy more later on, though. If I'm not mistaken, or am I thinking of a different item? Jinx? What? Maybe. That's right. You're talking. I know you're talking about the bandit shoes, aren't you? Yeah, the dancer's shoes as well. Dancer's shoes. There's only one dancer's shoes, isn't there? What can drop them? Ah, okay. That's probably why I don't recall more. Right, there's quite... Actually, why don't I just go in through all the doors rather than just going for the Stardust? So there's nothing in here. Nothing in here either, I don't think. Oh yeah, there's a chest. So this is a very big place, as you can tell. Again, nothing here. However, there is something up here. If you run on on the roof, the guy comes out and moans at you for shouting. No, doesn't he moans at you for running on the roof, not shouting? Why aren't you giving me... I thought you traded something. I must be thinking of a different area. Yeah, look, when I run, he moans at me. But when I walk, he's fine. Ah. That's just another exit. Now in here is some stardust, but I'm gonna have to come back in after it automatically makes me leave. Cue music. Oh, I know where it is. There's one in here. There's 4 in Lohan. One's in here in that armor that you saw up there. One is in like a secret room of a library. One is in a water pot near the entrance of the town, and one is in a basket near the arena. Did I miss any? Don't tell me where they are if I've missed any. Just give me a yes or no. Have I missed any? Brilliant. So I've currently got 10 Stardust. I'll have 14 after this area. That means that the last 6 are in Kazas. Now I may have some trouble finding those, but I'm sure I can find them. Don't tell me where they are. I'm doing it slowly so everyone can read it. It's actually quite slow for what I read. But I've got to make sure that everyone can read it. Of course, he's just saying the same thing again. I thought he sold stuff to me. Stardust. Right, now let's go back this way. Up here, I've gone in that door. This is the inn. I don't need the inn, and there's nothing of interest in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, nothing down there, nothing on the other side either. With the exception of the save point, nothing of interest. I'm not going to buy the OP armor, but I will be showing it. Okay. That's supposed to be a bird. You see the ladder to the left, that's the secret area that I need to go into. Part of the reason why I'm exploring here is because I can't remember exactly how to get everything. Now this is where the second Stardust is. It's down here. In that thing next to that man. I think that's supposed to be a furnace. That guy that you can see to the left is the guy that sells the overpowered armor. The thing is, his armor, if I'm probably mistaken here, come to think of it, but his armor, while seemingly very expensive at this point, I don't think it's actually as expensive as it looks. There's nothing here. Oh, I just saw a flicker on my webcam. No, I'm not going to see what that man says. This is an item shop. Don't think they have anything of interest really. No, not really. And I've not got anything to sell. Now this guy, he really is. Just to give you an idea of how overpowered it is at first, I can't show you in there actually. Before I show you, let me bring up my armor. Now, you'll see that the leather armor, if you look in the column, that's the column over there, that says weapon. Right? You're looking at the defense, which is 20. So my current armor, which is chainmail, gives you 20 defense. For Levitz, his gives 8. Rose's gives 7. Okay. Oh, it's going to be magic defense. Sorry, but still. It's 10,000, and look at how much it increases. From 24 to 151. Cape, on the other hand, goes from 5 magic attack to 17. Legend Cask, from 8 to 50. From 24 to 151. It is way overpowered. That, if I was to buy that now, I would be immune to magic damage for most of the game. Now I've got some... He also sells the Ultimate Wall God, which means that I don't have to press any buttons for the additions. That makes the game a bit boring in my opinion. Although it is very useful for people that have really bad timing. And the Phantom Shield is actually really good, being able to reduce all damage by half. War God Calling does the automatic addition but halves the damage in the SP. Anyway, I'm only here for the cape. I'm not going to buy the Legend Cass. Maybe later in the game I will come back and get the Legend Cass, but for now, no. I didn't know it increased your magic dodge. But that's all I'm here for. That cape. And a bit later I'm going to come back and buy another cape for Shana. If I don't pick one up. I don't think I can pick another one up soon. Anyway, carrying on. Ah, I got caught. I now go down these stairs and find a really scammy merchant. I've moved back a little bit. There we go. A bit more comfortable now. This vendor also comes into play later on in the game in a side quest, a very easy side quest, but a side quest. Which, if you miss that side quest, you don't get a certain item until right at the end of the game. So this is a good place to try and find a bottle. And look at that price. That's such a bargain. $3,000 for an empty bottle. It's too expensive. $2,200? That's almost half of my money. Still too much. Hello, Lanzo. $1,000? No, can't you do better than that? $500. Drop it once more. $100. Still too high, mate. There we go. That's a much better price. You can actually choose to pay at any point there. Now, before I go, I am coming this way. Because in this basket Stardust. Plus I got this. Now I don't think there's anything in the arena just yet that I can get. Move out my bloody way! Right, let's have a look. You're gonna say not available. Yeah, not open yet. This place, by the way, is the only place you can get healing rains. You can't get them anywhere else. If there is an enemy that drops them, I'm not aware of it. Healing rains are definitely the best healing items because it heals 100% health for all of your characters. Look at here. Oh, it's not someone in the hood. When they're stood like that, their head looks like it. Yeah, look, their head looks like it's part of the pot, and I thought their shoulder was the hood. I obviously didn't look properly. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. That means I don't have to worry too much about farming. Now this guy stood in front of the pot that I need to... No, he's not. Isn't it this barrel? No, it is this. It's not this barrel. It's... This guy stood in front of it, isn't he? I don't think I can get it yet. Yeah, I think... Ah, there it is. Now, I just want to point... I mentioned yesterday that some of the maps are wrong. Now, we know that I'm in South Serdia. So let me just... save here. So I am coming in from the west of the Dragon Forest, right? Let's just let's zoom out. You can't really see here, but I'm coming in to the west, from the west. So, this entrance that I'm coming in now is the west. That will become relevant in a moment. Just need to fill up the water bottle. Levitz doesn't know how to say Dragoni. See how he's saying Daragoni. Sorry, Doragoni instead of Dragoni, like everyone else. And good night, Jero. Just gonna quickly take a sip, heal a bit. I'm just wondering, am I able to find Martel in Kansas? I was about to say Kansas. I can't remember if she appears in Kansas. Because Because if not, I'm going to have to go to Bale soon to hand in the Stardust I currently have. So bear in mind, I came in from the west. Which means this place I'm going to go now is north. Up. I keep pointing at my TV as if you can see my TV. I should be pointing over there where you can see the game. I always get rid of the Mandrake first because of its magic.
Just the wind dance!
Before anyone points it out, I'm looking at you, Roan. Yes, this is very grindy like this battle, and most of the random battles will be until Levitz has mastered all his abilities, for all his editions. When it comes to the final edition, I'm not going to bother grinding to get that up, because it's the final one, it'll be the one I'm equipping in most cases. Anyway, so it's going to be leveling up naturally as I play. No point in wasting time because I get nothing from it except for the extra damage and SP. So basically that means I'm considering this edition the last edition of Levitz's that I need to grind. But at the point I am, I will probably, if I continue my battles like this, I will probably I will probably max it out very soon. Okay, so now I'm going north. No, sorry, I'm going south, sorry. So I came in from the west, which means this must be going south. So bear in mind, look, when you're looking at this screen here, I came from that way. And then I went up. So I came from a screen which was over here, moved this way, then moved up. And being that this side we know was from the west, means I must be going south. Because if we say from the world map, I came in from this side. I'm trying to look at myself as I'm pointing. So I came in from this side, went into the dragon's nest. So the way the map is, I went in, moved a screen over, and then effectively down. If we were to point everything north, this screen would be flipped. So I'm leaving through the south. However, on the world map, I'm north, which means we've somehow teleported to the north of the forest.